In his book Good to Great, Jim Collins introduced us to what he called the Stockdale paradox, named after Admiral Jim Stockdale, a Vietnam prisoner of war who survived more than 20 instances of torture over an 8-year imprisonment. Put simply, the paradox that helped him survive was his ability to never lose faith that he would prevail in the end, while at the same time confronting the most brutal facts of his current reality. But there's a tension between those two sides of the paradox that needs some attention. I was sharing this recently in a conversation with somebody who had started to make a habit of simply tolerating their current situation. They weren't really happy where they were, but they also weren't putting much energy into changing anything. But here's an exercise that I learned from my friend and executive coach, Dennis Hooper, and I shared this as I coached the other individual. Imagine the two parts of that paradox as your two thumbs. Your left thumb represents your current reality, and your right thumb represents your desired future. Now, imagine a giant elastic rubber band between those two thumbs. If you retain in your mind a compelling vision of your desired future, your right thumb is anchored, and the tension of the elastic draws your left thumb towards that desired future. This represents the way you're drawn to repeatedly take concrete actions that are likely to change your current reality to be more like your vision. But if, on the other hand, you keep your focus on your current reality by complaining, maybe defending your limitations, that's like anchoring your left thumb. The tension of the elastic still pulls, but it pulls your right thumb, and your vision for the future shrinks to become more like your current reality. Finally, if you completely ignore your current reality entirely and focus on a delusional future vision, the elastic band can break. Your desires remain nothing but a dream with no power to actually draw you to action. This doesn't mean the dream is unreachable entirely. It just means that you may need to set a more realistic vision first. Then when you've changed your current reality to meet that vision, you can stretch again to reach a more ambitious goal. So if you're tired of tolerating being stuck in an unfulfilling dead-end position, be honest about your current reality. Envision a clear and realistic picture of a desired future and keep your attention anchored on achieving that future. And repeat that for as long as you want to keep growing.